So you're playing Shen with TP versus Yorick with TP. So level 1 you should be trying to cheese him if you're not leashing. So let's see how you do or what you do. Seems like there's a chance for it. So you should be sneaking in here at 127. Let's see if you do it. No, you're missing the chance. Why are you just standing here? You actually would have won the game. Like, you're so much stronger than him. So much stronger. Level 1. If you walk in here at 127, press Q again at 135 or 136, and then he walks into you, you attack him once or twice with the leftover Qs, then drag through, tight with him, and keep applying those empowered Qs onto him, and suddenly he's like 40% HP or lower, and you can just zone him out from the XP of these 3 minions, and suddenly he can't play the lane, and you just keep applying pressure, and suddenly you're level 5 to his level 3, and it's just game over for him. Just from a like proper cheese into his snowball. It's such a big opportunity. And it's especially since you're like silver, it's gonna work so much more often than it does in my games. It does work in my games occasionally too, but in your games it's gonna work so often actually. Okay, so first small thing. When you have a good blade, apart from you last hitting, what should your focus be? Your focus should be to place yourself in a spot where if he walks up to last hit a minion, you can get a drag through, right? So if we go back just a little bit here, okay? So from the moment that you see him in lane, you should think, like, where do I have to stand for him to walk into my drag through when he goes up to CS naturally? Because he is gonna want to CS these minions, right? So what you should do is to just stand right here, last hit this last minion, and then walk to the right. And if you stand in this area right here that I'm showing, then anytime he wants to walk past your blade here to CS these minions, then he's gonna walk past your blade, right? And you're gonna get the drag through and you can trade and win. And what's called mirroring is that if he tries to sneak around the blade, right? You're standing here, so he has to go through your blade, and then he sneak around the blade so he can get to the minions as well, like this way. Then you just follow him. You mirror his movements and go to the left, and suddenly he has no path again. And then if he tries to sneak around to the right, you go to the right, and suddenly he has nothing to do. But what you do here is you're making sure that he has a free path to actually last hit this. He actually gets 2 last hits because you're not standing in the right place. That should never happen. Okay, so a really small thing, if the enemy has bone plating and you're popping it like this, then it's more worth damage wise to just pop one and then walk with him and wait out the bone plating and then attack him twice. A little bit more worth, but it's totally fine this as well. Yeah. Okay, so you don't have to attack this minion. You don't have to attack it. Why? Because you're clearly gonna get level 2 before him either way. So you're just making it push like way harder than it has to. You wanna push so that you get level 2 first, that's correct. But once it's clear that you're already pushing in the enemy direction and you're gonna get level 2, then every auto attack you do on a minion that's not like last hitting at the very last second is very bad. Why? Because then it's gonna be a shorter period of time before this wave crashes into the enemy tower. You want to extend this window for as long as possible, because this is your perfect trade window where you have a slow push, so you're gonna have experience lead and a bigger wave, but also you're not under enemy tower. So you can trade over and over, and this is where you get most of the solo kills. But for every time you attack, it's gonna push quicker and quicker, and you're gonna lose this chance that the enemy can farm safely under tower and just sit back. It's very, very important, Shen. Very important. Can't like talk about it enough. Okay, let's see what happened here when you get level 2. This seems wrong to me. So your Q is up, right? Okay, you hit level 2. Why are you not walking up? Like, he's not respecting you at all. You can just walk up here behind him, get the drag through, and then level E. Or like level E, walk up, get the drag through without using E. And then when he runs away or flashes away, then you can follow with E. But you just keep farming here. What is going on? He's level 1, you're level 2. What is going on? You actually let him get level 2. You're still gonna win the trade. But he would have only had one ability. What happened to your, like, what goes through your mind right there? When you walk around and farm and chill for 3 seconds while you're level 2 and he's literally inside of your character? Like, first off, one of the crucial things about the level 1 is keeping track of when you would hit level 2. You should already know that you're gonna hit level 2 at this point, or like 1 second ago. You should see, oh, my bar is like 1 away and this is dying. Okay, so when I hit level 2 I'm gonna do this. But right now it seems like, oh, I hit level 2, I don't know what's going on, I'm just walking around farming, da 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 da. And then you walk up and now he hits level 2. It's still gonna be good, but let's see. No way. Like, both of you. Why aren't you killing him? Huh? Your Q is coming up in 3 seconds. Your Q is coming up in 2 seconds. He's in range. You just taunt and then attack him and then Q when it comes up and he's dead. Even if he flashes away, you can flash after him. He's 100% dead right here. And you just walk away scared of this ghoul or something? What does this ghoul matter? Like, still here. He's just lost the thing. Why are you not taunting him? Now it seems like you kind of want to scare him away. I don't know. It's so weird. Taunt him! Taunt him! Taunt him! Kill him! You have... Don't you know your damage? Like... It seems like you just don't know your damage. Like... Taunt takes him down to there, drag through, attack, 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 and he's legit dead. What is going on? What? I'm so confused. Attack him, or like, taunt him, anything. He can't trade back. You're even level 3. He's level 2. That's one of the times where you always want to taunt in, right? When you're level 2 to his level 1, or you're level 3 to his level 2, then you legit can't trade back. You have an extra ability, you have more base stats, he's already low as well, and you have a strong matchup. You're just letting him get away with walking up and trying to die, basically. And he gets to lost at this as well. Like, even if you don't realize that you can just taunt in, even if you don't realize that for some reason, you should still be applying the mirroring technique that I talked about. So like, you see that he's gonna walk up to here, so then you just stand here, and if he walks through you, then you just press Q for the drag through and start trading. It's not even risky, even if Rengar comes up here, as long as you don't taunt in, you're not gonna be committed to the fight and you can run away from anything. But you just, I think you're tunneling on the... Yeah, I don't know. The opportunity was there for like legit 20 seconds now to just taunt in. It's just constant opportunities. He even stood inside of your like drag through here. He legit walked in between you and your blade, and you're still not pressing Q. He's level 2, you're level 3, you have a wave as well. That doesn't even matter. Like, just press Q, press W, trade him, anything. What are you scared of? And Always use your W early, by the way. What are you saving your W for? Like, if he tries to walk up and Q you, just use your W. Okay, so I'm extremely confused. But right now, I would walk toward for Rengar if I didn't know where he was, and then go to try to punish him under tower right here. You have a big wave, you just walk up, press Q through him, press W, and once he's attacked you and taken the aggro, then you attack him once and taunt out instantly, and you take the maximum of 1 tower shot, and he takes like an empowered Q, taunt damage, minion damage, and probably another Q when he walks out of, towards you when he's taunted, when you can turn around and attack him once more. Yeah, and don't ward here. Always ward here if you're blue side, pretty much. It's much better. While there's a possibility that the enemy jungler sneaks around, this ward is not gonna help you too much if the Rengar comes. It's gonna help you a little bit, but Tribush much better. Especially since your release was in River as well. Oh, yeah, like it's crazy to me. Yorick is even in CS. He should be like omega stomped early levels, but you're just not using your strength at all with Shen. You got one good trade, but then you just let him lane for free. And even now, you have a good blade, you can just walk up to him, drag through, attack, press W, and as long as you don't taunt in, you're never committed to the trade. As soon as you're out of empowered auto attacks and W and passive, you can just taunt out. So you're gonna lose exactly 0 HP if you do this, and he's gonna lose at least 250 or 300 HP, probably more. Just walk up and press Q. You're so much stronger in short trades. You don't have to commit with the taunt first here. You just walk up, drag through, and trade. And then taunt out, and you're gonna lose no HP. Walk up and do it already. Like you're... and even here, even if your jungler is coming, you still have the wrong mindset. So your blade is here, so you wanna stand right here. When he's gonna walk up for this minion, then you press Q for the drag through. While if you stand here, then even if you press Q, it's not gonna hit him. It's not gonna go through him. Should have taunted already, man. Like, okay, so first thing. If you're getting a gank and the enemy is not respecting it, like the moment he walks through you here, you can just put yourself on the right side of him, and it doesn't matter if he flashes away, and then you just walk to the right side and kite here, and then you taunt like at a random moment, and he's not gonna be able to react because you're melee range. But you instead waited until he flashed, and now it's like he actually gets away from this. It's, yeah. Very, very bad. Like, he's actually gonna get to level 6, being kind of even. Actually crazy. And what happened with the Q here? Let's see. Oh yeah, you wanna use it for lost the thing on the tower. Fine. Even here, you're close enough to your tower, so if you taunt in here, get dragged through, attack, press W, kite backwards and keep attacking him, he's not gonna be able to commit to a trade because you're this close to your tower. So you're able to take a short trade here, even if you taunt in first. The reason normally where you can't taunt in first, unless you're like a level up or super much stronger for some reason, is because Shen doesn't want to extend the trades, right? That's why it's risky to taunt in first in some situations. But why you can do it here is because you're close enough to your tower, so after the short trade you can quickly disengage before you can like lock you in place with the cage and like extend the trade. Yeah, it's wrong from Elise, but we're playing in silver. It's gonna be tons of mistakes from everyone. Karg's focus should be to improve on his mistakes, and they're not small. Let me tell you that. Okay. So let's just talk about the big things again. Big things. Remember to keep an eye on your blade. Always mirror the opponent's movements. Like if you see that he's gonna walk up to here to last hit, if that's his like straight up path, then you just cut him off. Cut him off always. And get drag throughs and trade. And then when you see you're about to hit level 2, when you have secured that you're gonna get level 2 first, always be ready to instantly go in on it. Always be ready to instantly go in. And then when you're ahead in HP like this, you can kill him even if he has 100 more HP. You can almost kill him in one combo or take him to like 1 HP. Here he's just dead even before he gets out of the taunt straight up. Don't forget your damage, because now is your strongest part of the game. If you let Yorick get through these levels for free, like you're doing here, then he's of course gonna just wreck your towers, wreck your base, wreck your team, outscale you. You're gonna have a chance to win the game, but it's so much harder than if we just crush him early game, get a good reset, get ahead in items, and then start freezing him. That's how you win games versus Yorick. You don't even let him play the game. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's end it there.